So last week's last, you guys shit had hit the fan, as it were, and it looks like you guys are going to be gunning for a fight for the sheriff. I we have talked to quite a few of you off, but what did you want to do during the evening of the night before a fight?
Well, so Morris turned invisible and bolted out the window, but he still hung around because he was waiting to still talk to Sandy again. I would gather, though, that Sava is not letting Sandy alone, leaving Sandy alone.
Correct. Savra, you get the sense, and Sandy, you get it too, that yes, you're currently allied, but Savra really doesn't trust or like Sandy either.
Okay. Is Morris close enough to witness any of their conversations?
Give me a stealth check.
Okay. Oh, right. We're not.
Oh, yeah. Wait, dice.
I mean,
no.
No. Okay. That would be a no.
I haven't even looked it up on the sheet, but I rolled a 3 plus whatever, so that would be a no.
Okay. Sweet. That answers that.
So in that sense, if he's gonna hang around, if there's at any time where Sava has to take Sandy away, where he thinks he can sneak in without Sava being there, if Sava ever leaves, he is going to leave Sandy a note.
Okay. About that time, actually, a note does arrive, at which point Savra does take Sandy with her to her office. Becca, what does the note say?
So the basic gist of it is calling Savra out, calling her a coward, attempting to use the current situation to take Zashi out of the way because Zashi apparently is undermining Savra because some of her followers think Zashi is blessed.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly calling her a coward and telling her that she is challenged for the following morning at the amphitheater to make a good show for whoever dies.
Okay, I am going to need you to make an intimidation check. I am going to make a insight check. Savra has a +2 on this.
All right, that's +3.
You have to beat an 8.
Oh, that's great. That's 17.
Can I give revenge?
Yeah, you can try to calm her down. I'll let Savra reroll that. Nope, that's a 21. Sorry, Becca. She writes a note back that says that she will dispatch some of her minions, but she's not letting you choose the time and place of your confrontation.
Okay.
So is there anything else anyone wants to do that evening?
Well, you know what Zashi's doing. Along with sending that note, though, once she gets the note back, she is going to request the courier to post out along town the same letter she had wrote to Savra, basically calling her out. So everyone in town is going to know that Zashi has called Savra out.
Okay, go ahead and give me another intimidation roll.
Very Shakespeare. I love it.
That was cocked. Sorry. That's not much better, but 9.
Yeah, no. She's her sense of self-preservation outweighs her pride at this point.
Okay. The attempt was made.
Okay. So what was the other thing? I know what the other thing is, but we're gonna have to roll that.
My other thing?
Yeah.
So with Daco and Brutus's help and anyone else that is willing to assist, I am putting some traps into the amphitheater for the coming day, at least, to include a tiger trap with a thin layer of soil over the top of it, and 3 mud pits that basically the Mephites should hopefully help with.
Okay. Sandy, as you get dragged into Savra's office, Plautus is there, and he's looking annoyed. Because he hasn't appeared since the second episode, for everybody, Plautus is the Ponzi governor. Tucker, you're muted. Okay.
Still muted, Tucker.
The so Plautus looks at Savra. What have you been doing to my city? Savra is like, it's as much as I enjoyed the bonfire and the smell of cooking flesh, it wasn't me. It was those idiots from the crows. Don't worry. I'm going to make an example of them tomorrow. Just keep me out of it. I'm having enough problems making sure that we don't have even more oversight. Sandy, are you doing anything?
Sure, just chewing. But other than that, I'm gonna let her know that we still have they still have a member of the Canopy Corporation liaison. And if anything happens to that person, we can blame them for it. Just want to make sure, keep that in mind. We don't want to get rid of all the bodies because we need to have some kind of evidence that they did something bad for them.
Very well. Just take care of it. Try to keep me out of it.
I can do that, but I think I'm going to at least need 20 of your most competent people to help me out with that.
Unfortunately, my men are not really loyal to me. You're going to have to use Savra's little puppy dogs.
Warm bodies are warm bodies. Less arrows I take. As long as they can point in one direction and they can be moved to another direction, that's all that matters to me.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. Yeah, no, he... I think I will keep my men to protect me. After all, my presence it won't be needed, I don't think. Savage, we could use your help, but if you're too much of a coward, then fine. Stay in your little mansion while we do all the work. Okay, so is there anything else Sandy wants to do?
Probably just talk to several, give her the layout, place where everyone's keeping ammunitions, things that might be more flammable than others, any kind of safety hazards we have to worry about, as far as I know, building-wise. If we decide, strategy to take certain things out ahead of time.
Like, in terms of flammability, I know Terry's the only one who's going to understand why I'm pinging certain things. But I will make a note of them on the map. So these barrels over here, if you have anybody that can actually see them, those are explosive, and so are these ones.
Can't see shit.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, good. Making sure that's how it's supposed to be.
No one is on the map except Terry's Gnolls. Did you get those, Terry? You're muted.
Yeah, I noticed. Yes, but I'm not sure if I can move them. I'll try to move them.
You can't move the barrels if because it's part of the map. I can create a barrel token that you can move around if you like.
I'm just making sure I can move the Gnolls.
Okay. There is one Gnoll token on there you can't move because that's Sabra. Okay. On to the ostensible good guys. What do you guys? Yeah, Terry.
Yeah, one question. The weapons that I have at my disposal, am I allowed to use them on objects? Would I know that ahead of time?
Yes, it's a little weird with them because technically that weapon does necrotic damage, but yeah, you can destroy objects with them, and that's a pretty easy shot. Objects all have an AC of 5.
Okay, and the ammo, I don't have to worry about that, right?
No, because they're wands. There was a lot of reasons I decided to take away your longbows and give you those. So, um, so what are the rest of you guys doing? So we have traps. Um, anything else?
Talking talking with Brutus. You've got a bunch of javelins. Sashi is going to recommend that, if possible, use them before you get into melee.
Ah, good idea. I will do that.
But we're going to eat, rest, talk with Storm about if we can get any of Sever's people in the amphitheater. We want to go all out with all of the psychic damage, so all of the dissonant whispers.
Oh, if you say that nearby Jay, she's in on it. They can have a little fucking chorus of dissonant whispers and psychic damage. So,
well, considering that Jay takes care of the amphitheater, pretty sure she's there.
she probably helped with the traps too, for all that she can lift like 2 pounds.
Oh, and then Zashi does remember, writes out a note, requests the courier to take it to Resplendent, letting Resplendent know that the following day
Shit's going down.
Shit's going down. It might be entertaining to watch, but her help would be appreciated if it was conducive to her.
Should call it a light show.
Yeah.
There's gonna be explosions.
So, what does Morris or Tovra and Storm want to get up to?
Well, so that depends. How much of this did Zashi tell her plans to other people? Like,
So, amongst the murder of crows at the amphitheater, she is discussing this with those that are there, including her followers.
and is this before or after we got the letter saying that they're not going to fight us at the amphitheater?
This is kind of
This would be both. This would like in the middle of you guys baking these traps is when the
yeah.
the response
And now the letter that says that Savra's not going to show up. Does it say that she's going to send someone else though?
She'll send some escorts.
Okay, so we're still anticipating someone to show up, but more than likely we're going to have to abandon the amphitheater after we handle the escorts.
So Tabra is going to tell Zashi that if Savra shows, she will stand guard in the circle, but she will not interfere. That this must be done honorably.
Zashi will kind of give a half smile and say, well, so long as I survive this, I believe Brutus had mentioned something about a creature inside of the butterfly swarm. So long as I survive this, I'm going after whatever killed Whistler.
Me too. Brutus is still mad about that.
Yep.
And we will, but we will not anger the gods first.
Yeah, good plan. Ow. What if they stop being honorable first, though? Because I mean, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, how close is our amphitheater to where the purple worm is?
It's a pretty short walk, actually.
There's purple worm kind of moves around. Like, yeah, it's probably, I mean, an hour walk, so 2 miles.
Okay, so she's actually got 2 suggestions for Daco, who I
Okay.
really wish was here.
Yeah, I'm
The first
running.
one
Mhm.
is that you are a man of position now, and you should use that. There are many powerful people here, and they have probably powerful people on their side as well. The second thing is, with your mastery of the earth, if there's any way you can attract the purple worm, it could be a useful ally.
So I am going to have Becca go ahead and roll an Arcana check for Daco.
Okay.
Or nature check, whatever's higher.
All right. So Daco Arcana would just be a straight roll. Nature also straight, so just a D20. 7.
He doesn't really know. I will give you advantage on that simply because that is very much in his wheelhouse.
Okay. Zashi will also mention that the purple worm seemed to eat dust, and the area that it was in probably had dust, so we might be able to lure it with dust. 7 again.
The dust thing seems good to Daco.
All right. I guess because Daco, despite the fact that he has been deputized, considering Sabra is the one that we're going against, isn't quite cemented yet in his position to be able to go directly against her, but he will attempt to get some of the dust and try to lure the worm.
Yeah, okay, give me I don't know, performance check.
Okay. Still straight 20. Gonna use a different D20 though, because that one's not rolling well.
Yeah, I have 3 sets out because one's
Yeah.
gonna betray me.
15.
Okay, we'll see what happens. Where are you trying to lure the dust? The worm?
Well, it's gonna take a little bit, I'm sure, but I'm pretty sure he would be trying to lure the worm to head towards Savra's people. Not to the center of town or anything like that, but specifically towards her.
Well, that's really far. I was just saying to the temple. If and oh shit, we could just get it over because we kind of know the area that it hangs out.
Oh, to your temple?
Not to our temple, to the amphitheater where this fight is happening.
Oh.
I mean, we could try to lure it to them if we think we could go that far, but
Yeah.
she was just making a small little move.
Give me a second. Or continue to plat. I'll be right back.
Well, considering we're only anticipating at this point some of her Savra's emissaries, trying to lure it a little bit further towards like the guardhouse was what I was thinking.
Okay, but that's a lot further, right? Like we're not right up near Savra's land.
No, we're not. It would still possibly go through the center of town.
Yeah. Well, and I'm sure the center of town is not all that soft sand, dirt that it can easily move through because I'm sure they're reinforced.
Okay. I'm totally willing to lure it to the amphitheater if you think that it will be beneficial, or even just because it's one more thing that then Savra's people would have to deal with. So I'm up for that.
If there's a way any of my people can help, they'll help. Any of the trap stuff, basically. Becca, Dragonator.
I really wanted, but we've only got one night to set things up.
I know.
I really want a Dragonator in
I
there.
just wanted to say we killed someone with the compensator. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also don't know where the fight is.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. The worm at least can.
And the other thing is that's kind of, I didn't want to drag it too far, is we need Daco, and Daco really needs to spend most of his time getting us help.
Yeah.
He is in the best position. He's the only one who's got any goodwill with this town right now.
Well,
And maybe he should take Storm because Storm is high charisma.
All right, so you want Daco to try, after attempting to lure the worm, to head into town to try to get us help?
No, I don't want him to lure it into town. The amphitheater's on our land. We
No.
established that because we didn't want to lose control of it.
Yeah, no, I'm after he lures the worm. Do you want him to go into town to try to garner assistance? Is what I'm asking. Like, lure the worm. There was discussion of Daco having some sort of clout in town. What did you want him to do?
Just remind people that he's the one who saved them.
Yep.
Yeah, he saved everybody from a fire.
Well,
So yeah, go into town.
yeah. All right. Does Storm want to assist with that?
Storm will assist with that.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Storm, one of the things Storm is going to do the night before is he's going to write a letter, and he's going to write a letter to one of his old friends in another place, basically saying that there's trouble, and if he doesn't write a follow-up letter, come avenge him. I'm writing a letter for my new character.
okay.
Hell yeah!
You're a new character.
Oh, I love it. Damn it.
And so I'm sending that out.
Okay, sounds good.
So if I don't follow up with another letter, then they'll come.
Okay, so Daco and Storm, who are you going to go talk to?
And Brutus, if he'd help, because he was there helping fight the fire.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Brutus, so all three of them. Who do you want to go talk to?
I'm gonna grab coffee while you guys figure that out. Daco will assist in whatever way he can. I need more coffee, and I don't exactly know how Daco would say any of this.
Well, and he probably doesn't want to be too overt because right now he's technically a member of the Gnolls team.
That's true.
There is that.
Maybe something about a terrorist threat, a double agent within the law enforcement here. They want to make sure that, or we want to make sure that people are aware, because we don't want them to suffer any more than they already have because of the fire. You know.
The entire town is aware that the crows and it's a small town.
Word got out.
Word travels fast, and there's posters everywhere calling Savra out as a coward. So,
Who's the strongest people in town?
that would be in terms of physical strength. Well, Court's gone. And Plautus. In terms of probably the people with the most influence would be Ayame, Abernathy, Monk, Kaylee. Well, Kaylee doesn't have a lot of influence. So Monk, Tolvin, and what is
Ayame.
Yeah, Ayame. And then Plautus also, but yeah. So you could go talk to the governor if you wanted to.
Did anyone get out of courts?
No, actually, but I will say, no one found any bodies either. And actually, can I get who's sticking around? Actually, can I get a Morris to give me a perception check?
Okay. Yeah, because Morris is staying around till he can leave the letter, and then he's leaving. But he can't leave the letter until they get the other letter.
Right, but you're the
And
only
so-
person alone.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm making a perception check for Morris.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I suck at these. Oh yeah, with my big old -1. Oh, that's a 6.
Okay. Morris, you get grabbed by some very hairy palms and you're like, I need to meet 1 a.m. at your amphitheater, and then you get released. And-
Okay. Yeah, sure. Because he doesn't know what's going on in the amphitheater either, so he's like totally okay with that. I mean, we can meet in the morning though if you need some sleep. I mean, I don't sleep. I'm a fairy.
He's whatever grabbed you is gone.
Bro, that wasn't cool. Okay, I guess 1 o'clock.
Just squeaking into the darkness.
Squeaking into the darkness.
Mm-hmm. 1 a.m. And okay, so Brutus and so who you guys meeting with? Brutus and Storm and Daco.
I guess Sister Ayame is what was written down here, but Storm doesn't know her. I'm pretty sure. So
She's the one that we went to for Whistler.
oh yeah,
That helps.
I'm not sure.
She has his body in stasis still because it
Okay.
hasn't even been a week. It's been what, a day, 2 days since he
Been
died?
a day and a half.
A day and a half since he died. Yeah. Let's go say hi and check up on Whistler.
Oh, you're back. I've heard you've had a good day or a long day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, quite the long day.
What can I do for you?
Did Daco save this place
No,
from the fire? No.
nope. It's kind of all stone and already kind of burnt out. So
It was also on the other side of Pontus's.
yeah.
Hang on.
We would like to set the record straight. Seems like Savra is making a move in town and would appreciate any assistance in keeping the townsfolk safe. I mean, we'd spent all that time
So
actually.
Savra wants my assistance?
No, we want your assistance from Savra.
Savra's gone off the deep end.
You know that fire in town?
She was never quite sane to begin with. What has she done?
Well, she set the fire from what we know. Seems to be gunning for our group for some reason. Something about some.
I
No.
heard that an agent of Shar was found hiding out in town and set the fire.
I don't know if Daco would say anything to that.
It's the problem with playing someone else's character.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on if one of the Gnolls are an agent of Shar.
Yeah, is there anything we would know about that?
Sashi does, but she's not there.
Your characters would know she's talking about Court.
Just because he was a agent of Shar, does that automatically mean that he needs to be executed?
No, all servants of the divine are equal in the eyes of the one true God.
The most loaded statement.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be any help with this religion stuff, guys. Sorry about that. wrong person.
It's okay.
We should have brought Zashi. Shit.
Sashi is napping at this point.
Probably.
I mean, if you want, you can just roll a persuasion check.
The thing is, we're trying to keep it away from the town as much as we can, but we can't confirm whether Savra will do anything. We could use some help trying to contain this.
At least to the amphitheater where we know it won't affect the rest of the town.
I can't work directly. However, if I will treat all wounded the same, and you can bring them here, and I will make sure their wounds and souls are tended to.
Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, next person.
Who are you going to now?
Fine with it.
Who's next, guys?
Ayama's the only one that I think have had actual contact with.
Brutus has
Other than
contact with Monk.
Yeah, that's true. And
Yeah.
I don't know where is Oleander.
Oleander is still probably actually with Monk right now.
Okay, so yeah, let's go there. I'll warn them.
Okay, give me 2d6.
Oh, hi. 4 and a 5.
Okay. So Oleander is there. So is a female dwarf, and it looks like Fox is there. Monk is like, oh, you don't look happy. What can I do for you?
Well, apparently word's gotten around town.
Yes.
That,
Seems you are in for a fight.
yeah, and I guess I wanted to warn everybody. If possible, they could, I don't know, go somewhere safe. We're afraid that the fight might spill into town. We want to keep it to the amphitheater where we know it'll affect less people, but I don't know, it's Savra and Sandy.
I don't think she's going to be that amicable to you choosing the ground for your fight.
Probably not, but I want this to hurt and affect as few people as possible.
Well, you decided to go to war. War is rarely...
Super didn't. That was not a decision. We didn't vote. This was kind of decided for us. You're muted.
Tucker, you were muted.
I think he did that intentionally.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
For flair. I just see this little box flailing.
Yes, the thing is, this is a war that we did not choose, that we did not want, but we have it forced upon us, and we can really use the help to see this through, or else Savra will come out in the lead, and not sure if anybody wants that in town, because from what I've seen, and I've been here a week, she's not that good at her job.
Monk actually starts laughing. It's like, no, she's really not. Here, I'll make you a deal. Because of some ancient pacts, I can't do anything directly to Savra, but her minions and her allies, that's another story.
Well, that's great.
However, I'm...
Okay, I'm sorry, that is distracting. Who is strumming?
Tucker.
Oh, okay.
That's way too cheerful for the conversation of war.
Sorry, I just got derailed. I will offer you a deal. A life for a life.
Oh?
What are we talking about? Life, like
I kill
dead?
somebody, you give me your firstborn.
Everyone in the group right now is male, right?
No, Zashi's female.
But Zashi's with us now?
No, she's... Oh, you mean in this immediate group? Yeah.
Yeah, in this immediate group.
Yeah. All male.
I mean, Brutus can say sure, because not gonna have kids. Super easy.
What would you do to these children?
I would take them back to my home, where they would become knights of my court.
Oh, good. More Fae want my babies. Sure.
How many of these children do you need?
A life for a life.
For each one of them? Yeah, Storm was like, yeah, take the firstborn, I guess. If you're not going to kill them.
Just
Yeah.
when you identify somebody you want dead,
Sabra?
just call out my name. I told you I cannot kill Savra.
Oh,
There
right.
are ancient pacts involved.
Sandy?
Yeah.
I could kill Sandy.
Okay. Well, that'll be one of them, and we'll save the second one. Is this like a 1 for 1, 2 for 2
Yes.
this
Yes,
back-
it is.
Oh, so wait, hold on. This is
An
out of character,
assassination
too.
list.
I'm blanking on the cats right now.
Hmm?
The cat race. What are they called?
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi. Thank you, God. Do they have litters?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes.
thinking. I'm like,
Is it like? Can you
Daco
hear-
would point out that so because Daco is actually
And no,
from this area, Daco's gonna just point out in his creepy fashion, hey, you know, Zashi is a Yanti. She probably, I'm sorry, plug your ears. I don't want you to hear this again. She probably lays clutches.
Just like baskets of babies that we can trade for murder.
yeah, litters and clutches. This is a thing.
Yeah, well, how about we leave this as a kind of open-ended deal, and throughout our war that we didn't want and didn't start, if we call out for someone to die, that's just us sealing the pact that you can have the next baby. And if
your
Zashi,
terms are amicable. And
so we just gotta tell Zashi to go out and like machine gun with words.
that's not. He does let you know that's not exactly how it works. Give me a
I
second.
know. I'm
Hello?
getting the funny out now before the war starts. All right, that works. Would Oleander be here?
I love when I get phone calls from a bank that I don't do business with, telling me that I need to activate my account. That's not sketch at all.
Oh God, no. They're just trying to be helpful. Would Oleander be here?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I see her? Or...
Oleander actually looks at you when you made the deal. Oleander looked at you with absolute terror.
Hey, I don't even think I can have kids. Don't worry about it.
Brutus is a steer.
Yeah. Hey, he was a slave. What do you want? So yeah. Hi, Oleander. Sorry about all of this since you look horrified.
You have no idea the deal you just made, but I guess it's not actually sealed yet. So.
It's more of a backup plan if we need it. Can you get somewhere safe, or I don't want you getting.
Do you not
hurt.
want my help? I
would want
was
your
even
help, though.
and you actually for the first time you see Oleander like in her armor, and she has a rapier on her
Oh shit!
on her hip, and
What are you all dressed up for? Where are you going looking all fancy?
I was gonna help. I figured you would need some aerial support, and she kind of flexes her wings a little bit.
Oh shit! Yeah, sure, absolutely. If you don't mind, I would love that. But if it comes down to it, I want you safe.
I can keep track of myself. Thank you, Brutus.
Okay. All right, I appreciate that. Then, do you want to walk with us, or do you have stuff to do? Or
I prefer to fly. I'll keep an eye on you from the skies.
okay.
Adorable.
I know. She's so much more capable than Brutus. Okay, so Abernathy next.
Yeah, and it's getting pretty late, so you'll have to go back. But oh,
Okay.
I was about to close up. What can I do for you folks?
Well, who here actually knows Abernathy? Because I've never interacted with him. No, not you, Terry. Shut up.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think any of you have.
Yeah, no, pretty sure Zashi and Sandy were the ones, and Whistler were the ones that interacted with Abernathy.
What?
So
new customers. What can Tolvin do for you?
It's all good.
Not it, because I got the last one.
Although you did save. He looks at Daco. You were the one who saved my little apothecary.
Yes, I did. I'm sure you've seen the posts that have been put up over town. Despite the fact that we had, saved so many people, it looks like Savra's gone off the deep end and is gunning for everyone.
We're afraid that it'll spill over into the town and wanted to warn people to, I guess, be ready to flee if they need to, or protect their lovely establishments, or
I'm quite
Loved ones.
capable.
And ask for any help to help keep it contained that we can get
Keep what contained?
the fight.
Oh,
whatever
I mean,
Sabre's gonna do.
I could. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, not it. Hands behind the chair. That storm.
Let's see. I think that is a 25.
Okay.
I use my cat
Like,
eyes.
Fine. If you wish to, I will make sure that the townsfolk have vacated and stay away from your little scuffle. If you're trying to save some lives, and he hands you 3 canisters, throw these out. You might be able to incapacitate some people.
Ooh, I'm gonna give mine to Oleander. Because, aerial support.
Actually, Oleander having all 3 might be a good idea.
Yes. I would automatically, if I had one, hand it to the one that flies.
Yeah, right. And there we go.
So
So I'm not there, obviously, but I do want to point out something just because Whistler has said it
Mhm.
a couple of times as one of his things.
Mhm.
He would say Pluntus is Pluntus in this guy's voice, because this guy does not like Pluntus very much.
Huh.
I don't think we know Plontus is involved with Savra directly outside of their mayor-sheriff relationship, though.
Mm,
Well, I think that we know that Pluntus is only mayor because
Of Savra.
of Savra.
I would mention, I do remember Brutus was there once when Whistler went to Abernathy.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'll say is I'll let Abernathy know if he hadn't already heard that Whistler has died and is in stasis, and that is another thing that we're eventually going to try and figure out.
Yes, I've heard that that poor crow boy is passed. I wish I could do more to help. I do have one thing, and he comes up and it's a little tiny goat figurine. He's like, here.
Its name is Billy.
Billy the Squig.
It's actually usually part of a set, but if you give that to somebody who's has some, we'll say, a frightening aura, and they call for Billy, you might be able to amplify that.
Zashi. Got it.
Oh, awesome!
Give goat to Zashi. Yes.
I get a fear goat!
Yes, you get the fear goat from the wondrous figurines.
A fear goat.
This is an
Yeah.
actual magical item in the DMG.
It's actually a goat?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually 3 figures. It's supposed to be 3 figures. But...
Oh, cute. Brutus is just gonna play with the horns a little bit. Because, similarities.
Okay.
Thank you very much. If there's anything we can do to help, if we survive this, let me know. And yeah, thank you.
Okay. So we will move on to the next morning unless somebody has anything else. Where is everybody? So are you guys gonna hang out?
Well, I have a meeting at 1 a.m.
Oh yeah, that's right. So let's go ahead and put a token
It's
down.
what- Yeah, which are you still making traps at 1 a.m.? Does he show up at the thing and people are there?
Sashi is probably there, but she's actually leaning against a wall, sleeping.
With a goat in her pocket.
Yeah, which she doesn't know about yet. But
I slipped it in there.
We first pickpocketed it back in.
Okay. Then I totally when Morris gets there, he goes up to Sashi sleeping and wakes her up. Hey, you gotta go. I got a top secret meeting where I'm probably gonna die, and it might not happen if you're here. Or at least hide.
Okay. Oh, hey, Morris. Oh, shit, I'm glad you're back.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Hey,
Let Sandy a note. That was
Can you
crazy,
guys
right?
actually see?
no. No, I can't.
I can see.
Oh, that's because for some reason it didn't do that right.
There we go. Yeah. And Sasha will say, yeah, actually, we're probably all gonna die. Savra's definitely gonna be gunning for us. Hey, if you are having a meeting, I'm
Shit,
fine.
why'd that happen?
You really think that she wasn't gonna rip my face off in the morning if I showed up to that meeting?
No, but you just don't show up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna show
I
up.
went through my whole life just doing things like that. It works really well.
Okay. Anyhow, I'm gonna go hide since you're having a meeting. But if you are having a meeting, make sure whoever, unless you want them to die, they're in this section. Like, stand here. Don't enter the normal way.
Why?
Because I have some things prepped for Savra and her people, and I will.
Oh shit! I start flying around to see if this guy's chipped any of the traps already.
And I will go attempt to hide in the back area of the amphitheater and continue my nap.
Jay might have
No, he did not trip any of the traps already.
That would have been amazing.
I did roll for it. He rolled a nat 20 on it.
Okay, he doesn't even know there are traps. He just floats in.
Just sheer luck.
Yeah,
Yep.
I love that.
All right, so I'm.
So, big scary furry dude, I'm ready. Got my hammer, just so you know.
I'm just gonna try to find a good
My
token for this.
one question. I only have 10 feet of sight right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I need to
yeah,
fix
10 feet
something.
too.
Okay, that actually is something I forgot to do. Dynamic lighting. Where is global illumination? That better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lightning.
Well, that's not good at all, because there's no Gnolls on this map.
Not yet.
Yeah. Give it about 5 seconds.
Okay, we're just gonna go with a night, even though it doesn't really make sense. Okay, so a large bestial figure starts stalking towards you as it comes.
See a bugbear?
No, it's a werewolf. And as it gets closer to you, it shrinks down and Court, still hairy and kind of like in a loincloth, is like, ugh, that's better.
You motherfucker, you're a werewolf?
I thought that was obvious at this point. Do I really have to answer that question?
Are you one of those Shar assholes?
I serve the goddess Shar, yes.
So you came over here to die then, right?
I came over to offer a truce.
Right, because that's what you people do. You don't kick people out of their land and make them come to the material plane and take all their stuff and then make them all lonely. I'm just
Can Zashi peek her head out and go, Morris?
You
Morris,
can't.
that sounds like things are going bad. Are you all right?
It's
Sounds
raining.
like he's having a stroke.
Yeah. So
You know what?
Zashi is.
You know what? You deal with this. You deal with him. I'm gonna have problems if I deal with him. One of us isn't gonna make it back. And then he flutters back.
Okay.
He's not talking to Werewolf Court.
All right. Zashi will go ahead and walk out, rubbing her forehead, and go,
Oh, you were
May-
actually the one I wanted to see. I have your friend.
Bliss?
Yes.
Is she all right?
Eh, she could be better.
Okay. What does that mean?
That means that she is currently safe, and the longer I stay alive, the safer she becomes.
Well, this looks like a perfect. The enemy my enemy is my friend type situation. I am guessing that you are attempting to avoid Savra. And
Oh yes, that would. I think that's pretty obvious.
So, are you talking about an alliance?
I'm talking
could-
about I give you back your friend, and you get me the fuck out of here. Preferably with some money and a trip north, so I can meet with the rest of my people.
That is totally fair. We got to survive the following couple days to be able to get you out.
Oh, I'm pretty good about sneaking around. I might be able to help clear a few of your problems out.
Wonderful. Very well.
I haven't feasted on Knoll in a few days.
Well, this is a perfect opportunity for you to do so, and we will be able to get you out of here as soon as the dust settles.
Have fun with Sabra. I will be in contact.
Very well.
And then he leaves.
Deep sigh, and Zashi kind of like pinches the bridge of her nose. Hey, Morris, you still around?
No, he's flown back to the bunker.
Okay.
And you probably saw. I do want to point out too, when Morris is flying around, even though he's small, it's not stealthy at all. Like, he doesn't make any sound. He doesn't jingle, but like from the pixie dust part of it, he's full on Tinkerbell, like just big old trail.
That's why I was like, is this Tinkerbell that we're talking about?
Yes, I love it. And I guess at that point, Zashi will put her hands in her pockets, and then
I would have tied a note to it for when you want to be super scary.
I got a fear go. Oh wait, is this like Sithark's bleat bleat? Is this seriously a fear goat?
No, it's not the same goat.
Zashi doesn't think it is the same goat, but she is at this point elated from Brutus's note.
Okay.
Apparently, your name is Billy. Brutus has already decided. And is
I know her name, Billy.
Yep.
Universal law.
Okay. So that takes us to the morning. So I'm taking it you guys are gonna wait in the amphitheater for whoever let over Gnolls show up.
Yep. Until it's obvious that either no one's going to show up or we handle who does.
Okay. On this, I will give it to Terry. Terry, how many Gnolls do you want to go pick them up? You have to send at least one, but you can send up to you could send half of them for all it matters.
You send all of them. Carry us out.
We can send 5.
Okay. Let me go ahead and do that. Let me put
What
5
time is this happening?
Dawn.
Dawn?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure other people will show up. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we were planning on this.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we sleep in a bit?
Sorry, Zashi, we got drunk.
Kind
Not
of
a big deal.
Well, not for Zashi. So like the Gnolls show up and we're just like, we slept through it. Oopsies, Then they have to come here. Also, why don't we just keep killing them as they show up, and then she has to show up here?
Daco should also be here.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, this is just gonna take me a bit. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I was just gonna
He's got
say
a lot of icons.
a
They're
lot.
probably all hidden. It's a pain in the ass.
Nope. Okay. Nope. Was that? No, that's not.
Oleander probably wouldn't be. Bliss won't be.
Terry. We can see that.
I can't. I don't know how to actually drop this on here.
Okay, I can move Brutus.
So, is this the stage right here where we are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be on the stage. Who's this?
And then these are I can't remember. Is it dug down? Like,
Yes, it's dug down.
okay. So this is like level ground here, and we're in a hole.
Okay, so that's a bunch of tokens. Hopefully, I didn't miss anybody.
I don't know who they are.
Yeah, if there's an oleander, I can't control it unless this is oleander. In that case, I don't have J.
I'm trying to
That's
find my
Jay. There's
characters
no
and get
oleander
them,
on this map.
Okay, got it.
Gotta
No
get them
worries.
close to me.
Just making sure.
Okay, I control that one.
You should be able to like click and drag and select all the ones that you guys can actually select, so you guys can figure out all
Oh,
your
I
tokens.
didn't know that was a function. That's awesome. You can move
Alright.
it.
Yeah.
Cool
Those
beans.
four- Okay.
Oh, okay, so pack of five. You guys are all arrayed. A pack of 5 Gnolls shows up and demands Zashi attend the meeting with Savra, and I'm gonna get more coffee because this is gonna be complex.
So let you guys know, these ones right here on the map are the ones that are mine that I can actually control. If you guys are controlling them, please let Scott know that these are the ones.
Those
So
two
they,
Yeah, those two are the ones that I have control over. I believe
should
one's.
you not have control over them.
Well, I don't
asking.
think Scott went in and gave permissions to you and Tucker for Terry's characters.
Oh,
'cause
am
he-
I still controlling one?
You don't have to.
Oh, I never got any info on it. I didn't think
Yeah.
that was anymore. I thought that's what the too late meant.
Yeah. Do you want the warlock or do you want the ranger?
I've never played either, so actually no, I played a ranger, so I could do the ranger if you want.
Okay, what's
I'll
going
get
on?
the
Sorry, I missed.
We're just trying to figure out controls for my characters that are right here.
Circled.
Okay. Who's controlling them? Who wants them? Sorry.
So Shayna is going to take the Goliath Ranger, and Tucker is going to take She, the Warlock, I believe.
Okay.
It's pronounced sh.
Shit.
What's happening? Who's it? God damn it! How do you mute on here? Usually I can
Okay.
mute.
Shayna, you should have control of Growlithe now.
Jaha, got it. Okay.
And then. And Tucker, you should have control of She or Sha or however it's pronounced now.
Okay.
Shisha.
Hey, Terry, I don't have any spells on the sheet.
Yeah, I'll move them over for you.
Is there a place where I'm supposed to be able to access the sheet? I don't know.
Yeah, if you go into the Malys message board, he linked his D&D Beyond.
Also,
Oh,
the
okay.
character sheet as well is there. So if you go to fill up the character sheet, you just see the brief, whatever portion of it.
Oh,
shows that one.
yeah. Okay. Well, I see.
Oh, okay. Well, let me see if maybe spells are on that one.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
It's
Well,
been
while
up
that's
to you.
happening, we'll go ahead and start the combat, as I said, because initiative is
Yeah,
fucking
there's no
weird.
spells on that one either.
We will start with the protagonists. Which one so as I said, how this is going to work is a player gets to go and every token they control, except Becca, you get to go twice, but it's Chester's character and your character, because otherwise you end up having like 8 characters all go and just like destroy. Terry gets to activate 5 Gnolls each time he goes.
Yeah, one question about that. So I've got 4 tokens on the board that I can control.
Mm-hmm.
So one is Zashi, one's Dako. I guess one will be Scout, unless this token is Scout.
That's Scout.
Okay, I don't have control of that token.
Okay. Oh, that's
Also, while you're in there, I don't have a token for Tabra at all.
okay. I will take care of it. A second. Try it now, Becca.
Yep. Okay, I've got control of Scout.
Okay.
So one will be Dako, one will be Zashi. one will be Grim, and one will be Chef, I guess. That would make sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not using all of the characters that Chester has because I don't have that many tokens on the board.
Okay. I'll figure it out. Sorry, I knew this was going to be complicated and there was going to be weird things going on.
Hey, Terry, just as a heads up, this D&D Beyond sheet, not only does it not have any spells, it's also at level 2. So I'm wondering if maybe you linked the wrong one.
Oh, yeah, this Goliath Ranger's a
No,
level
they're
2.
both level 2s.
Oh,
They are?
I thought
Yeah,
it
because
was-
he's gonna have to. Because when you kill Sandy, he's gonna have to take care of control.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, right. What if Sandy's the only one to survive? Everyone and everything else dies.
Even with my dying breath, I will say monk him. I will name him.
I will sacrifice all of my death saves.
Yes, I will still say that word.
Monk, get him.
Okay, so who's going first?
Whoa, what the fuck? Doorbell, hold on.
Do you want us to roll initiative? Because I think they're still waiting for their.
Well,
the answer.
no, because we're doing us, you, We're all right, so I guess since we're starting, it would make sense for Zashi to start.
Okay.
And she kind of does this, she lifts her finger up and gives them the bird
Mhm.
and goes, you know very well that Sabra just wants to rip my face off. I have done nothing wrong. Come and take me.
Okay, intimidation check from her.
Okay. That's a 13.
Okay. Terry, when it's your turn, they'll have to do wisdom insight checks to avoid having to go into melee with Zashi.
Chef is gonna go here.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. That's weird. There is like a.
I don't know. There's a weird subgrid.
Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, let's see. Grim. Grim is not the one that. Grim will go ahead and viciously mock this Gnoll. I need him to make a wisdom saving throw. He's going to call him a coward and dishonorable.
Okay. Terry, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw for them.
Who is a dishonorable coward?
Yeah.
Am I still muted?
No, this one is a dishonorable coward. I'm trying to.
18.
Yeah,
All right.
no damage.
Yeah, no damage.
Ooh,
And I
provoke.
think that means that he also doesn't have the other effects, right?
Correct.
Pretty sure.
That's correct.
Okay. And Daco is going to hold his action. If one of them gets into range, he will do one of his elemental strikes.
Okay.
And Sashi, of course, is holding.
Well, no, you used your action to intimidate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sashi intimidated. And Chef, what the fuck can Chef do? He's a bard. He is going to do bardic inspiration on Sashi.
So he gives her a muffin because his art is cooking.
And she looks at it really confused and then shrugs and eats it.
It's like one of those mini muffins. It's like a vitamin of a muffin.
All right, so that was our turn.
Okay, so
So
Terry,
cute.
you get to move. You get all 5 of your gnolls go at the same time. So
And I
So I
don't
would-
actually know where on the map the things that we set up, Scott,
I
are.
do. I will. You are not in one right now.
Okay, thank you.
Good.
So I would just try to tell them, hey, don't fight if you can help it. Just go see what they have. If they don't want to talk, I'd have them come back.
Okay, so you did just
You know-
get called out though, and so each
Right,
one-
I know. That's what I was trying to figure out. Did you want me to roll again to see if they actually are provoked or they're actually going to listen to me? Because you know what I mean. They don't really have an alliance to me. I tell them what to do.
Yeah,
somewhat.
I need you to make an insight check on each one to see if they're provoked. If It's a DC 13 because that's what Becca rolled for her intimidation. So.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow, these
So it's
are
like 2
actually
minutes.
smart Gnolls. They just kind of. Yeah, they are not compelled to attack.
Nope, they're probably more afraid of Savra right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Sandy, of course.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Okay.
So would I have them retreat, or you want me to do something else for it? 'Cause
No,
how
no,
much
no.
space
If
can
you want them to retreat, they can retreat.
I want them to retreat.
Okay. So they just leave. I'm gonna leave one token on the map that's just so that Terry can actually see the map.
Okay, well,
Hey, where's Tavra is going to shout out. Are we still in initiative?
No.
Okay.
They just left.
The challenge is where?
the challenge was here. Apparently.
No, she's yelling to the Gnolls. She's not talking to Zashi.
Oh, okay, sorry.
They're trying to drag us due to the challenge. She wants to know where the challenge is. Where does Zashi want to meet?
Gnoll that's
I'm not Zashi. Where does Sava want to meet?
the Gnoll that is walking away turns around and says, "Center of town."
That sounds like a really awful place for a fight.
Yeah, but looks
Just
like we don't have a choice. I kind of failed the roles that we needed to try to get him here.
Well, why don't we just like sit here and wait? I mean, do we have to? Because I don't think we have to.
You don't have to.
Yeah, the thing is,
I believe that you called her out and called her a coward. You will look like the coward.
yeah, I am not backing down from this fight. That's actually part of Zashi's oath is. So yeah, she shrugs. It's like, all right, I'm gonna head into town.
Okay. Hopefully I can actually do this. And copy all these tokens so I don't have to do this again.
All right, I am gonna use the head, and there's probably no coffee left, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Zachi, may I make a, how do you say, suggestion?
Okay.
Allow us to go ahead. Give us a half-hour lead time.
Okay.
To make sure it's an even and fair.
Yeah, so they don't just gank her.
Yeah.
Right when she shows
Also,
up.
I love the big entrance. I am totally good with this.
The drama.
I need to pee.
Okay, so, I should have just switched map. Can people see it?
Yeah.
You should be a huge force of you coming in from the north.
I see weird streaking black things.
Yeah, because there's line of sight issues.
Oh, okay. Oh god, everything's so tiny.
It's you're fighting in this map represents an 80 by 80 square, so you know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Scott, this is an important question, just because of something that came up earlier. I realized that Sava's a Flint. You had described her before as fiendish. Is she a fiend?
Yes.
Because Tabra would know.
Yes.
Okay. Tabra is tracking fiends right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
At which point, and she has a psychic ability to know where they are, right? I
She
don't
gets
really know
advantage
blood
on it.
hunters.
It's in her blood. It's not really a psychic. But yeah, she's got like a sixth sense.
Okay, so you can tell Sabra is
But she can't be surprised by them or by the people she can't be surprised by the one she's attracting or other fiends.
okay.
So if there's fiends in a battle, she can't be surprised.
Okay.
Which
She can only
is
sense
important.
one fiend.
But that's all she needs.
Okay. No, I mean I didn't know if it was like a weird like the paladin ability, like.
Oh yeah, no, and it isn't. She can't. It doesn't like divine, the divine sense or whatever. It's in her case, it's just a feeling in her body. It's a tingly. It's like a little spider sense.
Okay. I will tell you, so anything that's not line of sight blocking but is on the map and looks like it should be, that's because it's cover. So I am going to put so cover rules are in place. I will let you know if it's like medium or what is it, half cover or 3/4 cover.
Okay. I have a blank screen though.
You do? You
Yep.
You should be able to zoom out to. Did I not get Talbra in there? To the upper.
I got a
right-hand
big
corner.
old black square, dude. I've got nothing.
Okay, I need to get. That's weird. Give me a second. Does anyone else have a big old black square?
I've got that looks like a cart and dirt stuff.
Oh, that's wise. Talbra doesn't have. Now, do you have anything, Tucker?
Yeah, now I got stuff.
Okay, that's.
Now I got a lot of stuff actually.
Okay. I don't see any of my tokens. Oh, wait. Maybe north somewhere?
I don't know why. Like, it copied half of the tokens. It's really frustrating.
I found them.
I wonder if it copied some of them underneath other ones.
Could I move everybody move around a little bit?
Nope.
Alright,
I don't have control of. I've got this one.
Okay, everybody grab your tokens and tell me what you don't have. Zashi wasn't on there. Talbra or Morris didn't move.
I got Morris.
Okay.
I got Tabra and Morris. I don't have She, though.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell.
All right. So it looks like I have Zashi.
Okay, you should have She right next to you.
Scout.
Shit. Right?
Shit.
Daco and
Shit.
Grim.
Okay.
Looks like Chef stayed behind. I'm good with that, I suppose.
Okay. Is anyone else missing anybody?
Oh, missing lots, but
Oh, and I need Oleander. Sorry,
Yeah.
Oleander is here now.
Okay.
yeah, right now I have control of 4 tokens. Looks like Zashi, Scout, Daco, and one other.
Is that Athenium are you missing?
I can't actually tell who's. That's Sael
Okay.
and Chef. I'm missing Daco, Grim.
There's Grim.
And Athenium.
There's Daco.
I don't have control of them.
Okay. Give me a second. I don't know why it does this. Now, do you have control of Daco?
Yes. And I got control of this one, so who are you?
And Athenium.
That's Grim.
And then I just dropped Athenium down too.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, so you come into town from the north. What do you guys want to do?
Well,
And you're not in initiative yet, so Terry, you are free to move your Gnolls around too.
Alright, I have been told that Zashi is staying back for a little bit, so
So I'm gonna have Tabra come around from the side on to bend down and just pick up a bunch of rocks.
Okay.
Put them in a pouch. So she and Morris And yeah, just because it's easier, I'll bring Shia
Okay.
along. So they're gonna come around this side and see what they can see.
All right. My group
They can
will
see some Gnolls up here.
My group will head down this way to for the same purpose of trying to find the center of town and make sure that there aren't any Gnolls prepping to ambush.
Okay.
Oh. Well, it looks like there's one way, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I will go there, and they do actually see Gnolls down this alley. Would you mind telling me, Terry, that the Gnolls down this alley, does it look like they are... It looks to me like they're prepping an ambush.
Can you ping which ones?
This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one.
This cluster.
Yeah.
So,
So
the couple of them, one that looks like they're hiding in the alleyways, yes, those ones are prepping. The other one, which is just pulling stuff there, and the other one's just moving stuff around here. They're not really doing ambush-related stuff. They're just moving and milling about.
all right. So Daco will call out to the rest of the group that at least in this alleyway, it looks like the Gnolls are planning something shady, that it doesn't look like it's going to be a fight in the center of town. And they're specifically calling this out to Tobra as loud as they can so that Tobra can hear them and hear where they're at.
Yeah. Hey, Scott, can you ping what we would consider the center of town? I know it's going to be black. We can't see it yet. But yeah.
I should
Well,
probably
no, I just want
change
to see where we're going.
I should probably change my circle to. Well,
Okay.
actually, technically, center of town would be right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
Sorry, originally my circle was black, which was probably not particularly helpful.
Well, yeah, so Tobra's going to shout back that she can see Gnolls from over here. Well, they just moved, but she was able to see Gnolls from over here. But if you go this way, you don't have to go through the alleys.
Okay.
Okay. I think we're gonna go ahead and start an initiative because we're gonna get time to set up. So, protagonists. Who wants to activate their tokens first?
Well, Sandy would like to.
Oh, Sandy probably needs to be put on the map, doesn't he?
Sandy would like to.
Sandy's on the map.
Oh,
Sandy's
okay.
on the map. I
Okay.
just don't want to put Sandy too close because I'm like I have an advantage of knowing where everybody's at.
So I'm going to designate Tucker first, unless anyone.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, my people are going to walk back down. Tabra is going to yell out, Savra, we are here. Your challenge is coming. What are your rules?
You actually hear Sabra would reply. I see you brought an army, and I brought an army too. Maybe we should dispense with any charade. This is war.
This is not a charade, it's a challenge.
Bring me your best fighter so that I might humiliate them, and you will join my pack.
Okay, so it's someone else's turn. I mean, we yelled that. You can probably hear that. This was not a quiet conversation.
No whispers.
Okay, Terry, you get to activate 5 Gnolls.
Roger, activating 5 Gnolls. What's their movement by chance?
30 feet.
That's the first one.
Are gotta move
Second
back
one.
a little bit. I moved too far. I was forgetting I have a slower creature walking with me.
Mm,
That's the third one. Fourth
So-
one.
I would like to point out that Sabra is giving us a chance to have Zashi actually fight her, and then you
Is that
guys.
what it was?
Well, Topra called Sabra out, and
Yeah.
Sabra specifically said, "Give me your best fighter. I will humiliate them, and then you guys join her pack."
Okay.
So it looks like Sandy is still moving his Gnolls forward, but out of character, this is a chance for you guys to decide whether or not to call Zashi in, because she is the one that had called Sabra out, and handle it without going full on war.
Okay.
okay. Terry, you done?
Yes, I am, Scott.
Okay. Next player.
Chris or Shayna, because I had already gone once.
No,
I'll take
no, this is a different combat than you went in. So
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what to do yet because nothing's going on, and I don't really.
Yeah,
I don't see anybody besides.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys are contemplating what
Yeah.
Tucker had managed to get Sabra to actually say.
Well, the problem is everything that I want to do is either charisma based, which that idea, or just start fighting, which also.
So do it charisma face and we'll start the fighting. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just do it. It's gonna start fighting anyway. We're not just gonna let Zashi die.
If this is going to be a fair fight, why doesn't everyone back up except for you and our best fighter? And we'll have wait. Oleander has charisma, right?
Oleander has crazy charisma. Actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna have her do it. To be like, if this is going to be a fair fight, then this is not the way to do it. What with all your little people sneaking up on the sides?
Okay. Have her roll a charisma check.
Straight charisma or persuasion or?
Persuasion.
I got a 16, so 23.
The Gnolls kind of look like they might. Well, actually, Terry has control of them. Sabra's like, fine, I will. And that's Terry. I'm gonna activate Sabra, so it's immediately after that. 15, 20. Zashi, get over here.
Oh, calling names out.
Yeah.
You know who you want.
And
Alright,
she
and then I'll
stands in the
just-
middle of the road.
I can't.
Is this her?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Oleander somewhere where it makes sense she could actually see. So who are all of these people? What's this little twister?
Yeah, so that was Daco and both of our followers.
Okay, and so the center of town was the
Basically,
saloon?
right where Sabra
Yeah.
is.
Oh, a little further down. Okay.
Kind of like right here. This is where she went.
Okay, then I'm just gonna move some people like Growlithe there for like cover, and I'm just gonna start moving people so they can actually see what's going on. But then I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Steady in.
All right, so that would mean it's Terry's turn again for 5 other Gnolls.
No, because I actually activated Sabra.
Oh, okay.
And Sabra is going. So she moves there, says, "Come out here, Zashi," and then she is going to start casting a spell. And will hold for, but she's not actually going to complete the cast. She's holding for a trigger.
Okay, well, Zashi will call out, "I'm coming!" Just a little.
Be right there.
Be right there!
Traffic's really bad.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's sauntering, though, so she's not going to use her action to dash.
Okay.
She is going to
The dramatic.
Yeah. Use her. What options do I have? So
That nice western walk when they're coming up at noon. Pistols. Thank
Pretty
you.
much.
concentration.
That's what I'm hearing in my head.
So remind me about the the goat of terror. How long does it stick around after I summon it?
Let me look it up real quick.
Because if I remember right, it is an action to activate
It
it.
is.
Okay.
Are you activating the Go to Terror?
I believe so long as it sticks around for a while.
Okay.
Does it also strangely stabilize people? Does it start?
Well, when you activate it, it does come out, and it's less a like physical goat and more like a spectral goat.
Yeah. So does it then stabilize people if they happen to be dying and
You have
perhaps
no way of
drown?
knowing this, but this one's bigger than the other two that you have
Okay.
than the other game.
Marla only had 2 baby goats. I think there's only 2.
Oh, they showed back up in the other game.
Except the game
Yep.
took place before, so.
Yeah.
You ghosts. Ghost goats.
Okay. Sorry, it's just gonna take me a second to.
Yes. No one's in a rush.
I will move the other. I will move Chef and Scout while you're doing that.
Okay.
So Scout is going to go here for cover and is going to hold her action to fire a shot if any of the Gnolls.
Where did your Scout move?
Attack?
Sorry.
That's okay. Right here.
Okay, and where is she moving to? Or that's where
No,
she moved
that is where she's moving to.
Okay.
She's just holding her action to fire a longbow shot if one of the other Gnolls attacks any of our people.
to? Can
And
Scout see Sabra
Yes.
now? Okay, Sabra's reaction goes off.
Really?
Yeah, it was if anybody else comes within Sabra's line of sight.
My whole group is within her line of sight.
Right, but everyone new came in within her line of sight.
Scout was already in her line of sight.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. But I thought she wasn't. I thought she'd moved from the alley into.
No. Chef will go ahead and shift to this alley here. And who are you?
Oh, that is an alley.
I don't know who you are. I can move you, but I can't click on you, and I don't know.
While they're all moving that, because I moved my characters to the wrong side of the buildings, could someone just ping where the arena has kind of moved to?
Like where? It's down this way.
Right?
Okay.
This area.
Okay. Becca, the Goat of
Yeah.
Terror lasts for 3 hours.
Perfect. Yes. Zashi will use her action to summon the Goat of Terror.
Is
I
she
love
riding
being
the Goat of Terror?
Yes. If you will allow it, she will ride the Goat of Terror into
It's a
battle.
giant goat. It makes it easier for me. Because that means I don't have to make another token.
All right. So I've moved my followers, used my action. They're holding theirs. I believe it is next person's turn.
It is now Terry. Activate 5 more Gnolls. And I am going to.
Roger, activating 05 Gnolls.
I'm going to go ahead and zoom in and mess around with some things in the GM info layer.
I have activated 05 Gnolls.
Okay. Next player.
All right, I'll go.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get into position. So I move down. Whoops. Where'd my character go? There he is. I move him all down here.
Where? Sorry. Can you ping? Okay. Sweet.
And that's it.
Okay. 5 more Gnolls, Terry.
5 more Gnolls high.
This is why mass combat in D&D is such a pain.
Yeah.
It does feel like Warhammer.
Yeah.
I'm getting that vibe. Yeah.
Like all this jockeying for position.
Yep. Oh man, I wish there was an equivalent of Harlequins in this. Amazing. Oh, I have so much fun.
Bounce through the entire screen? Yeah, no.
All the screen is fine. I can move wherever I want.
My jet bikes that go everywhere.
05 Gnolls.
Okay. Next player.
Okay.
Is that everybody?
So
Or Shayna, you haven't activated yet, right?
No, I did. Oleander's.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
did.
right.
Yeah. So I think we all have actually, right?
Yeah.
okay. So
So Terry, the last of the Gnolls, and then I will do all the NPC movements.
Can I also move Sandy?
Yeah.
I really do love Zashi just kind of taking her time and just strolling up
yep.
while we're all like fighting for good seats.
Okay, and so straight up, I need 4 Gnoll perception checks from Terry, which is just a D20, and then I need, I need Taubra,
Sure.
Morris, Cade, and Storm to all make perception checks as well.
What do your elven eyes see?
So I have a high of 19.
Okay. That's good for you.
Pretty sure at least 2 Gnolls failed that.
Yeah, 2 Gnolls did fail that. I'll say it's these 2 failed. This one and this one failed it because they're the ones that would have the hardest time seeing it. You see a certain disgruntled werewolf stalking towards them. Storm, Chris, neither of your characters see it.
All right.
I got 2 18s and a 16.
All of your characters see it.
Okay. Yeah, it's funny. The 16 is the one character that's supposed to be good.
Okay. And Terry, are you done? It's your turn.
Yes, I am. I even move Sandy.
Okay. Back to the top of the round.
I suppose Daco should actually move and activate.
Yeah.
I don't have control of that one, so that's not me. Who are you? You are Sael. You are going to shift here and hold your action if any of the Gnolls are going to attack. Who are you? That's Grim. Same thing. Grim will step back over here. Same thing, holding action. And that is Athenium. Oh, I don't remember who Athenium, what they are. They are the Warforged Bard. They will give inspiration to Daco.
Okay.
Oh shit, I just closed it. Fuck. And then,
It's like me and have like 8 tabs open.
oh, I do have 8 tabs open.
Okay. I will be back again. I don't know who keeps coming.
All right, so that's Daco's turn.
Okay. Yeah. So we're actually at the top of the round. So what do you? Who wants to activate?
I guess Zashi,
Okay.
unless
So you're riding a goat now, so your speed is 50 feet because
All right, cool.
you're on a mount.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And I guess to get this over with, I'll go ahead and use my action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, which will get me into the... Oh, actually, the goat probably can't fit there. Should
Nope.
get me down here.
Okay.
And then Chef and Scout are still holding their actions because the Gnolls haven't yet attacked, so they are hoping Zashi and Sabra can have it out. All right. Done.
Okay, Terry, 5 Gnolls. You're muted, Terry. I think he knows. Okay. I'll be right back. Terry, did you move your nose?
I know I did not. Sorry. I'll move them real quick.
Okay. And Sabra will go ahead and activate while that's going on.
I should ask, can the goat fit between these?
No.
Okay. Sashi's going to see that and have to turn around.
But it's a goat. Like, it's a ghost. I mean, not a goat. It is a goat, but it's a ghost.
Okay. Who's activating next?
Tucker?
Yeah. Just real quick, who's that?
Me.
Okay. So I got to ask Terry a question. Would she have a problem with being carried?
Fireman's carry.
Depends on what they're actually carrying her with.
Like on Topper's back?
Piggyback.
On the centaur.
Back would be
yeah.
bad. Maybe shoulders would be okay.
She's a centaur. So like
She's a
like horse.
Still goes.
Okay. Well then okay. Then yeah. I guess she's not being carried. So they're gonna move forward. 1, 2, 3. 6. To here. Actually, yeah, they're not going to go that far up. Do I see any townspeople or anything, or
No, they're cleared out.
non-combatants?
They're pretty much cleared out.
Okay.
I will say most of the doors are locked. If only to make this even so that it doesn't get even more complicated as you guys fight through buildings.
Okay. So Topra does yeah, she takes out a small length of cloth.
Mhm.
She slices her hand on her glaive and then squeezes the cloth, soaking up the blood in the cloth, and is actually going to cast her right on the cloth, not on
Okay.
her glaive. It's a sling.
Okay. Sounds good. Is that it?
And I think Sheh is going to look around for Sandy and probably not see him.
Okay. And okay, so 5 more Gnolls, Terry, and I'm going to move around some things on the GDM layer again. I need every character that can see Savra to make perception checks, please.
Can you ping Savra? I'm not sure what Savra looks like as an icon.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Done movie.
Perception checks, huh? So that's all of these people. 3. 19 for Athenium.
Ooh, no, that's an 8.
11 for Grim.
19.
Okay, honestly, the 19s are enough. This guy is not the stealthiest in the world. So
12.
stalking is, and like the token is kind of screwed up, but in black full plate armor is a certain Ponce governor trying to stick to the shadows, but he's in full plate, so he's not the stealthiest person in the world.
Okay, where is that?
He's like really fat too, right?
Yeah.
Is he like, is it big armor or is he like a fat man stuffed into like normal armor and he's like bulging out the side?
It's like, it's, I mean, it's full plate. It was designed for him, but you can definitely tell that it was designed for him when he was in better shape. His sword is beautiful, though. The armor is beautiful. The sword is beautiful, but yeah.
Okay. Are you and Terry done?
I'm done. Is Terry, are you done?
Terry's done.
Okay.
All right. So Storm or Brutus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'll go. I'm going to.
Oh, by the way, Plautus doesn't realize he's been spotted, so he's still like crouching around. He's just.
I'm moving down to here. And what am I looking at? All right. That's it for me.
Okay. 5 more Gnolls, Terry.
5 more Gnolls eye. Gnolls.
Okay. And so that would be Brutus left, right?
I believe so.
Can you guys hear that mowing in the background?
No.
Okay, good. I never know what does or doesn't pick up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what is Brutus and their followers gonna do?
Well, I mean, no one's actually started throwing punches or anything, right?
Nope.
Nope.
On?
There's
Okay.
just the tension is hanging in the air. Violence is imminent.
It's
Like a Mexican standoff out here.
I know, I love it. I will have. Well, I like where Grolladine is, so I'm gonna leave him there. Who else do I even have? Who is this?
That is one of my tokens.
That's
Is
Chef.
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 Yeah, that is Chef.
And this is Scout. I'll have Oleander fly above this building. Is that okay? Or
Yeah, that's fine.
how tall is it actually?
It's, I mean, it's typical building type, so it's 12 feet tall. Pretty much everything here is single floor. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just have her right above that. And where's Storm?
Over on the
Yeah.
this side.
Storm followed Tabra.
Okay. I'll have Jay start moving this way. I cannot see. Whoa. I sorry, I zoomed in way too far and don't know where anything is now. I think she can run through here. And Brutus will scooch on up into. Wait. God, it's so difficult. Who are these people?
That's Daco and some of the other followers.
Brutus will join Daco.
Okay.
And that's everybody. Okay. I'm good. I still have Grolladin holding his bow action, whatever.
Okay. 5 more Gnolls for Terry, and then I have then the NPC turn starts.
So 5 more in Ascendi.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you can't go back out right now.
Move 5 Gnolls, and Sandy's going to dash.
Okay. Where is Sandy? I actually don't see him on my map right now. Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
That's fine. I can teleport better that way.
Okay.
Okay. NPC turn. So there's only one that 5, 10. Sorry. I'm going to zoom in on that so that I can actually see the map. Yeah, okay. He is going to go 5.
By the way, who is
10,
that?
15.
Because I can see him.
That's Court.
Okay.
He's gonna move over there. Actually, he's gonna dash, so he's gonna move over there. He's pretty sure you guys can see him now. And that's it for the NPC turn.
Okay.
So back to the top.
All right. We'll, I guess, start with Zashi.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50. And I will dash just to get this going. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. and I'm pretty sure whatever Savra was holding is going to go off.
Well, no, it fizzled because you can only hold for 1 round.
All right. Bonus action. Where's my spells? Yeah. That's the wrong character sheet, Becca. I think. Nope, that's an action. I will go ahead and cast Shield of Faith.
Mm-hmm.
And Chef and Scout are still going to hold until someone other than Sabra attacks.
Okay. And so it's going to be Sabra's turn. Sabra's going to activate. And Sabra's like, so you do wish to face me. Brave but foolish. She's going to 5, 10, 15.
Are there any passive effects of the Goat of Terror?
Yeah, if it's in 15 feet, it will it will DC 15 against fear.
Okay.
But she's not within. She's going to cast a spell, Cone of Cold. So I need Grim, Brutus, Daco, Athenium, Scout, and obviously Zashi to all make Constitution saving throws.
All right. Start with Grim. Grim rolled a 20, so 23 for Grim.
Okay.
Brutus rolled a 13, so it's a 20 for him.
Okay.
Constitution, that's a 1. Ooh. Daco is a 10.
Mm-hmm. So anyone that rolled less than a 13 takes 33 points of damage. Anyone who rolled a 13 or higher takes 16 points of damage.
Give me a second, still rolling.
Okay.
Did you say Scout or Chef?
Scout, not Chef.
I'm pretty sure for your level 1s that doesn't matter.
Well, it can matter if they instant die or not.
Okay.
You know, more 1 hits.
If you're a wizard, it doesn't matter either way.
Oh, I really rolled like crap. Okay. So 33 for Sashi. Grim, you said 16 if they succeeded?
Correct.
Grim's dead.
Is he dead or unconscious?
His max is 7.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Scout is also dead. Athenium failed. Is dead. Daco is unconscious.
Okay.
You cut that shit out. What bad timing for Chester to message me and ask how it's going. I was like, well, we haven't really started combat yet. Spoke too soon.
You're down.
Died, the dog was unconscious.
So who's all dead? I'll remove him from the map. Scout's dead.
Scout's dead. Grim's dead. Sashi took a pretty big hit. Daco is unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Did you need Sayel?
I needed sorry. Come on. Sorry. It's been I wish I could just show you guys what the cone was so that you could do it. Brutus had to make the Constitution saving throw too. Did Brutus make
Yeah, he did. He got a 20.
Okay.
So I took the damage.
Okay. Okay.
What's this?
All right. So you guys activate now. One of you guys.
Well, actually, because Wood everyone who was holding their action activate because Sabra hit other people other than Zashi.
Yes.
All right, in that
Everyone
case,
that's not dead.
great. We will start with Sael once
Okay.
I figure out what they can actually do.
I'll be right back. AC is 13.
All right, Paladin. Yeah. Can you smite at all? Psionic Mage Hand. No. Not smite yet. Doesn't look like it. All right, Sael is can't move, but doesn't have any long range. Short bow. That'll work. Yes.
Yay.
And nope, that's not what I meant to do. 1d6 plus 1. Which I rolled a 1, so that's 2. Alright, so you back on, Scott?
Doesn't look that way.
Nope. Okay. And Chef. Or Daco. So 2 points of damage. I accidentally rolled twice. The 19 was my first one.
Right.
Daco is going to he was holding an elemental strike, right?
Right. But he's
Well,
unconscious.
Daco's unconscious.
Right. Thank you. So not that. And Chef was holding. Why does Chef not have any equipment? Nope. I just forgot to. Thank you. That's better. All right. That's a +4. 16 to hit for a dagger throw.
That hits.
1d4 plus 2. That's 5 more points of damage.
Okay.
And Daco's unconscious. And Grim is dead, right?
Yeah.
So I can't delete him.
I got it.
This one. Thank you. Should just be. Okay, that was all the reactions.
Okay. So Brutus, you want to go?
Yeah, just gonna immediately try and drag Daco aside and stabilize him.
Okay.
If I can drag him, like, back here.
Yeah, I'll move.
Okay. Thanks.
Medicine check.
Yeah. Fingers crossed, because that's a 1. If I end up killing him. 12 plus a 1, so a 13.
He makes one. He gets 1 success on a saving throw.
Oh,
On a death saving throw.
I'll take it.
Do you have all your follow? So you still have an Oleander, and then you have another follower, right?
Yes. Well, 2 followers, but do they get reactions because they weren't in that?
They get it's their turn, so it's you
okay, I
do
know
all
that's
their
right.
turns at once. So
The canisters, the sleep bombs, what is their radius? How do those work?
it's a sleep spell. It works exactly like you roll 5d8, and you put to sleep that many HP of creatures, and it's a 20-foot radius.
How far would I be able to throw that?
30
As
feet.
Huh?
So she has a strength of 12, so 40 feet.
Okay. Just to clarify, that Savra's spell was focused on Zashi. It spilled over to everyone
Yeah,
else.
it was a cone. It was a cone of. It was a 60-foot cone of gold.
Okay. I would like to use her action, Oleander's, to move. Oh, God, it's hard to see. I
Yeah,
think if I fly here.
There's a Gnoll that you could easily hit with the canisters, and then there's 2 more Gnolls that I'd have to make an attack roll to hit.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to try and throw it around here to or God, I'm just gonna put myself here for now.
Okay.
That's not where she is. That's where I want to
Yeah.
be. To kind of throw it at like a cluster where I can hit more of them. If I could hit these 3 by throwing it in this area.
Okay, so from there you wouldn't be able to, but if you want to fly over on top of this roof, which would be about the same distance.
Yeah, I just have her in the street to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go there then, and I'll throw the canister to try and knock those gnolls out.
Okay, all 3 of them are in. Let's go ahead and roll 5d8.
Okay. I'm gonna do
Or
that.
go ahead and roll 5d8 for me, please. One of them falls asleep.
Okay.
The one in the center, the one closest to the center. So I'm just gonna delete it so it doesn't confuse us. Even
Okay. From this vantage, can I see like Sandy? I don't know if he pinged earlier while I was gone or something, because I heard.
Yes, from this
Very
vantage you
Sandy.
could see Sandy.
Where? Oh, is that blue?
It's
Down
this,
here?
yeah, the square.
Okay. I would have. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. What else is there? I'll have Grolodin still, I guess, under half cover here, maybe? I don't know. Shoot at this gnoll with his. Sorry, I'm assuming it's at him. With his longbow.
Okay, which Gnol? Sorry.
This one that he can see.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an
sorry.
attack.
Okay. I know. He's very upset. Sorry, where is... Oh god, bad timing. I'm sorry, can we come back to me?
Yeah.
They keep meeting me.
We'll come back to that attack. Okay. Terry. Nope, 5 Gnolls.
So now we're in battle. Would you mind if I sprint?
Go ahead.
Okay, I moved them.
Yeah, okay. Any attacks? Oh, you sprinted, didn't you? You sprinted all of them. Okay, so that's it for the Gnolls' turn. Who wants to activate next?
I would recommend either Tucker or Chris.
Yeah. Yeah. So is that Zashi or is that Sabra?
That's
Which one?
Zashi. Dude, the
That's
one you just...
Zashi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't see Sabra then.
But
you do see a
your
bunch
group-
of your friends being turned into icicles.
Yeah, I saw that. She shouts out, "The Bloody Mare will punish you for your transgressions in this life or the next." And then she's going to back up to here. Actually, they're going to split up a little bit. So Morris is going to fly up here on top of this building.
Okay.
She's going to come back here to get a better shot. These are Gnolls down here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She is going to use her. She's going to cast Magic Stone.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that thing with the arrow?
It's so you see the circle,
The ruler.
the circle thing. That's your ruler.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so she's can't actually. She's got to be a little closer. So she is going to cast Magic Stone on one of those rocks she picked up. She's going to put it in the sling and let it out at this guy right here.
Okay.
And that is going to be probably a miss.
That's a miss. They have an AC of 15.
And I'm going to have Sheh send a firebolt at the same one. That's probably going to be a hit. That's going to be a 17.
That hits.
Yep. But it's only a D8 damage. Oh, wait, no. Firebolt's D10.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm. 6 points of damage to that one. I will.
And Morris is... Yeah, no, he's not going to reach yet. No,
Okay.
he's going to go ahead and reach. He's going to go ahead and reach.
Okay. Sounds good.
He's a level 1, so he doesn't explode. So
Okay. That brings us to 5 more Gnolls from Terry.
roll.
17 to hit. Who are you attacking?
Pretty much either she or the other one that attacked after.
Does 17 hit shit? I don't know what his AC is.
yeah, it would definitely hit Sheh. Although, yeah, even with cover from the centaur that's in front of her, it would hit Sheh.
Okay, so 2d8 points of necrotic damage. 7 points of necrotic damage to she.
Yeah, she's still up.
She
And move the
cannot
other one.
heal until the
Because luckily she's a level 2.
Yeah. She cannot heal until the start of her next turn.
So you can move the other one to the left,
Alright.
and they're also going to attack towards Sheh.
Okay.
$18 hit. It's credit.
It's a crit, so 48 damage against she.
$27.
I'm pretty sure that kills her.
Yeah, you just killed your own character.
Yeah, I did.
She had such an interesting story.
Yes, I know. Move over here, and then gonna aim toward whoever's next to Sheh.
Okay, yeah, that's Debra.
3 hit.
No.
Yeah. And I'm going to move to the next Gnoll, which is over here and here. And then aim at whoever's over here.
That is Sael, the Githyanki.
10 hit.
That misses.
Okay. Then I'm going to move to the far side. And aim with this Gnoll here on this person here.
That one has cover, so add.
From this one?
Yeah, because you're crossing the.
Are we sure anyone has that token?
Who is that?
Which token?
That's Graladin.
This one here? Yeah, I never got to finish that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and I also need that
What
attack.
spell did 4D? Oh, because that was a crit. Okay.
Yeah.
So just throwing out there, these Gnolls are at least level 5. Because they're doing 2d8 on a ghost touch.
Mm-hmm.
Shayna, did you want to do that?
Yes, I also never got to activate J, but I can just hold action if we want. Yeah, so I was going to use his longbow to attack this gnoll, which I don't believe has moved.
Mm-mm. That's the one about to attack you. So
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Growlithe has Dex 4. Okay, so +6 on a 16, so that's a 22
that definitely hits.
for 1d8. Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. +4. So 5 + 4, so for 9.
Okay.
Is there anything else, Terry, that Growlithe it does or has that I missed or looked really quick over, but it looks like other than 2 weapon fighting and the reducing damage for Stone's endurance?
Yeah, nothing yet.
Okay,
That's all
just
fine.
making sure. Yeah, then he'll do that and stay here under partial cover.
Okay. And that would bring us to Storm.
Storm. Storm will. They'll move up a little bit, and then Cade is going to firebolt this one right here.
Okay.
24
That hits.
for 7 points.
Okay.
And then Storm will hit these guys with sleep right here.
Okay. 5d8. Or are you upcasting?
5d8
Okay.
for 24.
One falls asleep, the other one just kind of sighs a little bit. It doesn't.
They need a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I never got to activate Jay.
Okay.
Could I do that now?
Yes, please.
I was just gonna have her. I think she can just take a little sidestep real quick to see Daco and cast Healing Word.
Okay. Daco wakes back up with how many hit points?
That's a D4 plus my really sad modifier. That's okay. Better than nothing. Oh, 7. Yay. Okay, so for 7 total.
Okay.
That is better than 0. And then with that, she will jump back in the alley because this sucks. Yeah, and that's it. Now I've done everybody.
Okay. Who's Storms? So I think you only have 3 gnolls that haven't activated their Terry, or 4, because one of them died before the start of this turn, or passed out.
Well, I was able to activate that one to hit with one of them. That's the one that crit, I believe, the one that got passed out.
Yeah, so you should have, but you should have 4 because the one that got bomb dropped never activated. The one that got knocked out by the gas grenade. So you should have 4 more.
Okay.
So 4.
Roger, remove 4.
And then it'll be NPC turn. And actually Daco's turn, because Daco never activated.
Right. Okay. So if Terry is done, Daco will go ahead and stand up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He's smart enough to run.
Yeah. Well, I was just asking.
Don't kill Chester's character while it's not here.
Yeah.
Well, I told him when he got knocked unconscious, and he just lolled. So I think he's
Yeah.
also anticipating a TPK.
Yep. I think I can do this spear plus elemental strike on Savra.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
22 to hit.
That definitely
And-
hits.
Looks like 5 points of damage.
Yep.
And then can I use a key point to do something? I've never played a monk.
Yeah. I'll have Saber do a save. Well, no, he doesn't have stunning strike yet. Not really. You can use your key point to use like Step of the Wind and get the hell out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that and yell to Brutus that we need to back up, that Savra brought way more people than we anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
And so Step of the Wind lets me go how much further?
You obviously bonus action dash.
10, 15, 20. All right, so I should get across there. And Sael will... What can Sael do? Can use a...
I did just ask Chester if Daco would use the deal with Monk. He hasn't responded yet, but he's responding.
Okay. I guess they'll use the short bow against Savra as well.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
I'm pretty sure that misses.
That misses.
Okay, that was Daco and his followers' turn.
Okay, NPC turn. First, the Cloudus will go ahead and try to climb up on top of the roof to try to go after the Asmar, whose name I'm forgetting, Oleander. Rolls a nat 1, so his fat ass actually falls back and ends up prone. And then the werewolf goes into melee with this guy. Hits. Dealing 16 points of damage. That one's looking real hurt. It did not like that at all. As he gets raked apart by Court's claws. Oh, and then Court bonus actions and attacks because of his fighting style. Sorry. But that one misses. Sorry. And that's NPC turn. So your guys' turn again.
All right. Do we want to just start with Zashi again?
I think we did last time.
Okay. So unfortunately, she is going to have to just use her lay on hands to heal 20 more points to try to stay up, and then she is going to move closer to Savra, all the way up, and hopefully the Goat of Terror activates.
Mm-hmm.
So she needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep. She fails.
Excellent. She is now frightened of me, and I will bonus action. No, I'm not going to use the bonus action. So that is her, and then Chef. It is Chef, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought that was Chef. There we go. That is Chef. What can Chef do? Chef is going to go ahead and cast Dissonant Whispers on Savra. She needs to make another Wisdom saving throw.
She fails.
She's going to take 3d6 psychic damage.
And automatically moves away, which gives our...
14 points of psychic damage. And I am going to go ahead and take that opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
Which my rapier?
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
plus
you
5.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Excellent. I'm going to smite.
And she's a fiend, so you get an extra d8 on this.
So that's a total of 4d8.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, plus 3. Come on. Oh, that's pretty good. That's 8, 11, 17, 22, 25 points of damage.
And she couldn't shield because that burned her reaction.
Mm-hmm.
25 to hit, so that's okay. Savra is like, she was chuckling about the cone of cold, is now looking really hurt.
Oh wow. Okay, so she doesn't have 135 hit points like a normal flea.
No, she has 74, like a 9th level sorcerer.
Yep. She's basically Narga, only level 9.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
It is now her turn.
I don't think most people know what that is.
You and Shayna know.
Yeah.
It is now her turn. I have to look at her spells because she's not happy.
Bit off more.
But
than
she
you
has
chew.
disadvantage against attacks against you, so there's that.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess she is going to. Shit, what does she have? I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Becca.
Ooh. All right. Can I give myself advantage using $2 from the extra life?
I would recommend it.
All right. Okay. Come on. 17?
17 succeeds. You take half of what I'm about to roll as necrotic energy starts racing towards you. Actually, oh shit! Give me a second.
What?
I just looked at the range of this spell. You're out of range. Never mind. Don't worry about that.
Can she cast the spell if it's out of range? Or
Yeah,
does it just fill?
just fizzles. You were out of range.
So you lost it?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I get for not looking up the. She's barely out of range. She has a range of 30 feet. She's technically 35 feet away because of.
Nice. I like to imagine it got cast and
she
like,
can't move because of the fear effect. She can't move closer to Becca.
Yeah.
I love my terra goat.
So that was her action. I guess she will use her bonus action. She gets really frustrated and will use her bonus action to quicken cast Toll the Dead on you. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Give me a second before I declare that. Let me make sure Toll the Dead is in range. Yeah, Toll the Dead is in range.
All right. I will now give myself advantage from the extra life.
Mm-hmm.
That's only a 13 though.
Nope. That fails.
All right. How much damage do I take?
You are hurt, right?
Yes.
Okay. You take 3 points of necrotic damage.
Oh,
That was lucky. That was so lucky.
so lucky.
I'll be right
That
back.
is astonishing.
That
Oh
was.
my god. That's where the extra life bonus went. Really. The real world just like switched that shit up. Like, no.
There's just been a couple of good luck times right here.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
The punt earlier and now this.
I do like to imagine Savra cast the spell and it reached to like arm's length of Zashi and she watched it fizzle before it reached her and she's like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Sabra gets to make a. Wait a minute. I have to look at the goat again because I have to see if she gets to make her fear check. Oh no, it's a standard fear. She has to get outside of you in order for you to, her to get in the saving throw again. So she's still frightened of you.
Excellent.
Player activation.
Well, that was Zashi, so
No, that was Savra's activation.
okay. Well, I'm saying Zashi had already gone.
Yeah.
So Tucker, Shayna, or Chris.
Okay.
I think it would be Tucker.
Yeah. So a couple things are going to happen. First of all, because Tabra can't see any of this over here, all she saw was the cone of cold annihilate people.
Mm-hmm.
It's not dishonor to retreat from a dishonorable enemy. The gods will make her pay, and we will make her pay with our when we were at full power. And she's going to actually start to retreat.
Okay.
She's going to pick up Shith's body,
Mm-hmm.
throw it on her back, and she's going to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, she can't go that far. 8. She goes back 8. She's not going to like dash or anything. And she's swinging her sling with another magic stone already loaded, ready to hit anyone who comes into range as far as the Gnolls.
Okay.
Morris, it's kind of weird because I'm on the roof, so it screws up line of sight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
That's
know.
why I have Jay just in the street.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is Sabra?
Sabra
See
is.
if I can see her.
Here.
There?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't actually get there. But he's going to start moving. He is going to start moving this way. He is going to get behind the pitch. He's going to take a shot with his bow, which is a shitty thing, but he's got to do at least some type of attack to maintain his reach.
Okay.
So yeah. Oh, actually, no. He's going to throw a small, little, tiny javelin.
Okay. That hits. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
hitting.
For 9 points of damage.
To who?
He's throwing it at Sava.
Sabra? Okay.
Yeah, Savra cheated already, so he saw that.
Yeah, okay.
You cheater. Cheater.
And then he's ducking down behind the pitch so that he's not line of sight on her.
Okay.
Smart.
Yeah, Savra takes a javelin and she's looking around terrified. Is that it for you, Tucker?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Terry, 5 Gnolls.
Move that one to get in the way, and he's gonna be aiming at, I believe, whoever this character is.
Zashi?
Yep. Misses.
So moves, also gonna aim.
Definitely misses.
Okay, so if that's a -1, I'm gonna say you're wand kind of breaks. -1. It doesn't blow up or anything, but that Gnoll no longer can use their wand.
I'm moving the other one right here. And then aiming at her again.
Okay.
5.
Misses. Just keep rolling like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
How come they all have?
A -2? It's because
Yeah.
they're Gnolls, and it's a wizard made. It's an artificer made wand, so
Oh, okay. Yeah. That
they're
makes
not
sense.
proficient with it, and it uses their intelligence modifier.
Which is a null mod. Okay. I was like, they were rolling without the negatives earlier. What happened? Oh, that was
That's
other.
it.
No, they were rolling with them. Just
They
Terry
were
was
doing it.
rolling really well earlier, and now
Yeah. Well, I meant not all of them are using the wands, right?
Oh, I didn't realize they were using a wand. I thought they were just casting Ghost Touch.
no, they're using wands.
They've been moved.
Okay. Storm.
Oh man.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to move. Let's see here. Storm is going to move.
Join me. It's over
He's going
here.
to move there, and then he's going to use feline agility to double it
Mm-hmm.
to get to there. Trying to figure out what the heck's going on.
What's up? Now we can plan
Yeah.
our super secret moves. Of uh-oh, all gonna die.
And Cade is going to hit this one with Firebolt.
Okay.
Hey, Chris,
Yeah.
if you don't have an action for Storm, just dash. Don't use feline agility, or you won't be able to move next turn.
Well, I can't use that same ability until I move 0.
Yeah.
I can still move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Unless they changed it, because it used to be you doubled it, and then the next turn you were 0.
So that's how I used to run it, but actually, according to the because that made more sense to me than the way it currently works, which is that you just can't use that ability again until you don't move.
Until you don't move 0.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, and he misses.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have them backing up a little bit over here.
Okay. Terry, 5 more Gnolls.
5 more Gnolls eye. Five Gnolls moved.
Okay. Brutus, you haven't gone?
No, yeah, none of mine. First things first, can I give a boost, throw Storm onto the roof?
Yeah, that's up to Storm.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yay.
You're tall enough and the roof's short enough that I'm not even going to have the roll.
I was gonna ask, yeah, because you said they were standard 12 foot, and I'm like, I'm most of that, so I'll just kind of boop you up there.
And that's going to be your action, though.
Oh, that is action? Okay, that's fine then. I will have, is this Sandy? Down here? The square
Yeah.
token? Okay. Where's the, how
So
do
I'm
I,
on the roof, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which
alley-oop.
Can't see anything. So.
30,
Yeah.
30.
That's why I usually don't move to the roof, because it makes it really hard to see anything.
I'm sorry.
I just need to see stuff.
So this is where Oleander actually was
Yeah.
on the roof. If I use action, or if I use my movement and, ooh, stop it, move my movement and bonus action. I can get about to here, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can throw the other sleeping canister just at Sandy.
Okay, I'm gonna need an attack roll on that one because that's a really far throw.
Okay, yeah, because you said it was 40 feet and then it had a 20-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because it's literally just in it.
Okay, go ahead and roll the 5d8.
Dexterity attack or
No. If it's in what I said, then it's in what I said. So 5d8.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna roll it in here because I don't actually have 5d8.
Yeah.
So 20?
20. Sandy, what's your HP at?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
33.
Okay, so smoke cloud comes up. You kind of cough.
What's all this dust?
It's in my nose.
I'll have Growlithe shoot this Gnoll again.
Okay.
That was a 6. 2 plus 6 is 8. I'm assuming that's a no.
That's a no.
How far can he move?
30 feet.
Oh, what's happening over here? I don't like that. I don't like any of this. Growlithe's in a shitty spot. I'm gonna move him over here.
Okay.
And then Jay. What does she have? Nothing useful at this range. Cool. I'll have Jay move and dash action to get over here at least by everybody. Oopsie. That's not what I wanted. Would that be an attack of opportunity? Because
But you didn't
'cause
cross
Growlithe
anybody's threat radius.
yeah, so I don't think Growlithe triggers that.
Mm-mm.
Actually, I'm gonna have her
Not unless
See-
somebody was holding action.
fuck that.
He's a big guy.
He's actually a 15-foot radius. He's just that big. Yeah, I'll have her go here and that's it.
You're okay. 5 more
she'll-
Gnolls, Terry.
It's just not great.
Okay.
Who is Jay targeting?
Anyone who tries to, I guess, sneak up on her and Brutus or Storm, since she can see, I'm assuming, see him on the roof. She probably saw him get tossed up.
5 have moved.
Okay. No attacks?
No, they're just getting closer.
Okay. And that would bring us then to Daco.
All right. What can Daco do?
He still hasn't said that he would use the kill word, so
All right. Well, in that
You can-
case, go ahead.
Start sealing up alleys so that the Gnolls can't get there.
Ooh. I like that.
Well,
Make another amphitheater.
yeah, he can only move 5 feet of dirt at a time, though. That's
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the Gnolls would just vault over it.
yeah. He will go ahead and step out, and I don't think he's got a clear shot on Sabra, so he'll. attempt to
Sabra
hit-
would have cover from the Gnoll in front of her.
All right, he's gonna, I guess, try for the Gnoll in front of her. For I don't know how this works. Doing
He's,
elemental strike. Is that long
elemental
range?
strike needs to be within 60 feet. You're like 80 feet away.
Am I? Yeah, I am. So he's gonna have to move a little closer. He should be able to get here,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that
Should do it.
yeah, that does it.
Mhm.
All right, so he will now do, and I think this is an upcast or using key points.
Okay.
Ugh. Well, that's
Nope.
yeah, that's just a nope. However, Site L also needs to go. So Site L, come on, where's your sheet? Too many sheets. Will He's been targeting Savra, so he will go ahead and do a short bow attack against Savra again.
Okay.
14 to hit.
14 hits.
All right, a 1d6 plus 1. 2 more points of damage. I rolled a 1, and he has a +1 to that, so 2 more points of damage.
It's 2 more points that weren't there, so.
That's right. And that's it. That's the only 2.
Okay, the last of the Gnolls, Terry and Sandy.
Roger.
And then it'll be the NPC turn.
Yeah, this one's gonna move a little closer here, and then take a shot at Becca. 11 hit.
Misses.
The other one over here is gonna attack the NPC guy. Just attacking him. What can I use for melee, or can I still use the wand?
You can melee. I mean, you can use the wand if you want to use the wand, which might actually be a good idea because he is a werewolf and your claws aren't magical. So yeah, you can use the wand.
0 hit.
No. It's weird. Yes, we suddenly switched to AD&D, so all ACs are inverted, and it's the whole thing. So no, 0 does not hit. Okay. Okay, and then Sandy.
Sandy has moved.
Okay. That's good. Okay. It is now NPC turn. This guy will go ahead and do 1 strike again. We'll try to finish off our guy. My D20 seems to have gone missing. Looks like I'm rolling open from now on because I don't know where my D20 went.
Hiding.
25 definitely hits. Nine points of damage to him. Okay, that one's dead. And it goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's pretty much his turn. Then this guy will go... he'll give up trying to climb up. Stands up from prone. 5, 10, 15. But then we'll dash here.
All right, wisdom saving throw against the goat.
Oh, yeah. So I actually had to do that before because he might have to stop in his tracks.
That terrifying, adorable goat.
He has to stop in his tracks. He's like, go!
Fucking goat!
Okay. And that's NPC turn, so back to the top.
All right, Chef will step out here and then do dissonant whispers against this Gnoll
Okay.
to try to get him out of the way. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Yep. 16 makes it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it does.
But he does take damage, right?
It should be half damage, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 3d6. Uh, 9 points of damage.
Is that already halved?
No, that was not halved. So 4.
4 points of damage.
Okay. And then Zashi will, she'll be able to make it, but she's gonna kind of go on a route so that she doesn't get into melee with the mayor. She should be able to make it here to attack Savra.
Okay. But she's gonna take an attack of opportunity from the mayor.
No, that's what I mean. The route she took, she should have still been 10 feet away from the mayor.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I misunderstood.
Okay, and I am going to go ahead and use $2 more to give me advantage on this attack.
Okay.
Do it up.
I am also going to use... Oh, wait. Yeah, I wanted. Oh, that is the wrong sheet. I'm using my feature to add 10 to the roll.
What feature?
Oath of Conquest. You can.
Oh, I know what feature you're talking about. Sorry.
All right.
I always forget about that one because everyone uses the other one.
Yep. So 10, 16, 21 to hit.
That hits, and she
Gonna
can't
s-
shield it. That's past her shield threshold.
And I'm going to smite again because I want to get rid of her. So that should be. Is that 4? Yep, 4d8.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled like crap. 8, 10, 11 plus 3. That's 14 points of damage.
She had exactly 14 hit points left.
Great.
Whoa.
How do you want to do this?
I want to rip her head off. Like literally, Zashi like manages to get the rapier right in there, and she rips her head off and is holding Savra's head up. I also forgot that all the gnolls within 15 feet need to do wisdom saving throws against the goat.
Yeah, I'll take care of that in just a second.
They're probably a little more scared of you holding their leader's decapitated head at this point than to go.
Actually, Terry would roll these. So that's going to be 5 wisdom saving throws.
Do they have disadvantage because I'm holding the head?
No.
Oh.
Cut off the head and the body dies, though.
And the one next to her is going to get an attack of opportunity because she did still have 10 feet of movement. No, I'll just stay there. I don't want to take it yet. That
16,
might be
14, 8, 6, and 17.
So
3 fail.
3 fail. We'll say the one closest to her succeeds. Tizashi succeeds, and the one kind of like underneath the awning, this guy succeeds. The other 3 fail.
So how far do they have to go?
They don't have to go anywhere. They just can't move closer to her.
And they have disadvantage on any attacks.
Now it's Terry's turn to. Because normally it'd be Savra's turn, but she's dead, so Terry, 5 gnolls.
Are the gnolls going to even stay in the fight?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that because it's.
They don't have a leader right now, so at this point they are
Just operating on bloodlust.
the ones that are scared of Zashi would probably just flee. They have no desire to stick around for this. The other 2 that succeeded probably have a bloodlust for vengeance right now.
Well, they're going to get their heads ripped off too.
So, the rest of them, it kind of, most of them didn't see this, so they would, the ones that didn't see it would still be operating under the impression that Savra's still alive.
The one we have underneath the awning is going to be taking an attack against her, and the one closest is also going to be taking an attack. So there's only 2 I'm going to have. And then the other 3, I'll just have them as I move them since fly right there. So first one, 16 to hit.
Misses.
And the second one is going to be 8.
Misses.
That'll be it.
And the other 3 will run away. 30, they go all the way back here. Okay, who's next?
Okay, so Morris first.
Mhm.
So Zashi's got Savra's head, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Morris is going to fly over to Zashi above her and just say, "Get me!"
I will give Morris
Yeah.
head.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to fly straight up so that everyone can see him.
Nice.
Your leader is dead! The queen is dead! Long live the queen! And then he's gonna make an attack at this gnoll with the head.
Okay.
Just because you have to
Give
make
me an attack and give me an intimidation check, please.
It's dodgeball.
Intimidation with advantage, because that's awesome. I'm giving you inspiration on that one.
Okay. So. Okay. So that is probably not a proficient attack, though. I'm
No,
assuming.
you are not proficient with Gnoll head.
With Gnoll head.
Did Terry just quit out?
Yeah, he messaged us. He does have to run, and he's having Sandy run off and try to come back another day. So, unfortunately, Scott, you're going to have to take.
Attack! Like, crit with the head.
You
At
crit
least
with
that
the
was
Gnoll
the
head.
intimidation check.
Honestly, the damage should be like 2, but I'm gonna go ahead and say like, just because it's funny, you kill a Gnoll with the head of their leader.
It wasn't even really his intention, but yeah, cool.
Sopher's got a hard head. What do you want?
So then an intimidation with
Advantage.
with not advantage, with
Strength.
inspiration, right?
Yeah, with inspiration, and you can use your strength modifier instead of your charisma modifier on that
It
one.
should be with advantage too, because you just killed someone with a decapitated head.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing: if it's strength, that's cool, because then I have an advantage because I'm raging.
Yeah.
This is astonishing. What a turnaround! Zashi,
Go Zashi.
right? Zashi's the official badass, biggest badass in Malys.
It really helps that technically
Plus,
Savro is a
is that a
fiend.
D8 or a D6?
D6.
It did
Oh.
really help that she's
I
technically.
didn't actually roll with advantage, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
For cleanup's sake,
22.
Cloudus, who's I came here to help you. I'm so glad you took care of that fiend.
Bullshit.
So, one side note before we get into that, Terry did say Sandy was going to try to run off. But
Can
given
any
that
of us see him run off?
Oh yeah,
He's not on the roof.
Like it's a desert, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
So I name him. If I see him, I name Sandy to Monk.
Dropped it.
okay.
Okay, we will take care of that when Terry's actually here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so Cloudus, Savra's taken care of.
Yes. It seems I'm in need of a new sheriff.
You're in need
Looks
of
It looks at
that
Daco.
way.
I see you already have one. I suppose he will be a sheriff, and you will be our new town protector. The rest of the Gnolls are running off, by the way.
Yep.
We're not dead. We need diamonds.
Yeah, we need a diamond.
Diamonds.
I have a collection of some diamonds.
Whistler.
Please don't kill me.
Whistler.
How many
Well,
particulars? That's how many we need.
We need all of the ones that you have. Please give. Thank you.
Yes.
They're probably not good enough.
Because we could just take them off your dead body.
So, I mean,
I will
He
have to
didn't-
actually roll to see how many of appropriate value diamonds Plowdus has.
No worries.
Does anyone out there have gentle repose though? Because we might be able to save some of the people we just lost.
Ayame
with
has
cheap
it.
diamonds.
Ayame does, and she said she would treat all of the wounded. We
Yeah,
just
so
have
she
to.
knows that.
We just don't have to bring her the Gnolls. I mean, that's the good part. We don't have to. We can just leave those.
Okay.
Right. Well, what I mean though is if we have general repose here on the battlefield, that's a much less diamond because we can cast it right now and then cast Revivify.
sadly, I don't.
I certainly don't.
Yeah.
My level 1 bard. Sorry.
He's probably not going to have 500.
I didn't kill
diamonds.
any of your mains, did I?
No, actually,
No,
the
you
main.
almost killed Daco.
Almost
Yeah.
got Daco, but I wasn't fucking.
And yet again, Dissonant Whispers saved your guys' ass.
It's such an amazing spell at these low levels like this.
I know, it's so awesome.
Right? I'm leaving that on the fucking logo. That's there forever.
Yes.
Masters of the Dissonant Whispers.
I actually specifically chose that spell because it was kind of like a theme for our group. For
Yeah.
stuff.
So did I.
Lander wasn't even here. We need Lander.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought after that cone of when you guys lined up like that, and I was like, oh god.
Yeah, the bad part is we were actually trying to spread out and be like hidden in alleys. It's just it was so that cone of cold was so
I
wide
need
it
to see
hit
what's
everyone.
going on over here because I didn't even. Yeah. Me and Tucker went to the wrong side of the damn building. Is what we did. It was
Well,
like
and I must have missed when you said they were using wands.
Uh-huh.
Because in my head, all these gnolls had to be level 5 at least, because they would be casting the cantrip themselves.
Yeah, sorry. You know, they had wands. I was trying
Yeah,
to go
because
for a
when-
Western thing. Like, they had these, like,
Yeah.
wands that they were really shit at using. It was supposed to be, like, minions, like, you know, in Westerns, that they're...
It's like Wild
the
West Harry
fodder
Potter
can't
style.
hit the broadside of a barn.
Yep.
I feel bad for Terry, because he critted on his own character.
I know.
Yeah, you know, gotta give Terry props. He was not holding back even on his own characters.
Well, actually, so he did kind of hold back. So it was at the very end that he held back a little bit, and I think it was because he was just really enjoying having the wands. The Gnolls are much better in melee than they are with those fucking wands.
I kept on seeing him like measure to us. I'm like, oh god, are they going to charge us or something like this?
Yeah, right? That's what I thought.
So,
No, it's just that the wands are pretty short range. So stop the stream. I'll explain kind of.